Brazil, a land of vibrant culture, breathtaking landscapes, and hidden wonders. For centuries, this South American giant has captivated explorers, adventurers, and travelers alike. But beneath its famous carnival beats and sun-soaked beaches lies a country of untold stories and unseen marvels. Today, we embark on a journey through time and space to uncover Brazil's most extraordinary destinations. From the depths of the Amazon rainforest to the dizzying heights of Rio de Janeiro, we'll reveal the top 10 places that have shaped this nation's identity and continue to mystify visitors from around the globe. As we peel back the layers of Brazil's most iconic locations, we'll expose the hidden histories, unexplained phenomena, and age-old secrets that lurk just beneath the surface. What ancient mysteries lie hidden in the heart of the Amazon? What forgotten civilizations once called these lands home? And what unseen forces continue to draw millions to Brazil's shores each year? Join us as VoyageVault unveils the top 10 destinations in Brazil, a countdown that will challenge everything you thought you knew about this enigmatic country. At number 10, we journey deep into the Amazon rainforest to a city that seems to defy nature itself, Manaus. Rising from the dense jungle like a fever dream, this metropolis tells a tale of ambition, greed, and the unrelenting power of the wilderness that surrounds it. Founded in 1669 as a Portuguese fort, Manaus remained a sleepy outpost for centuries. But in the late 1800s, everything changed. The world's insatiable appetite for rubber transformed this remote settlement into a glittering boomtown virtually overnight. Fortunes were made and lost as rubber barons carved out empires from the jungle's secretive bounty. At the height of this rubber-fueled madness, Manaus built a monument to its newfound wealth, the Teatro Amazonas. This opulent opera house, completed in 1896, stands as a testament to human audacity. Imagine Italian marble, French glass, and English steel transported thousands of miles through treacherous jungle to create a European-style palace in the heart of the Amazon. But Manaus holds secrets darker than its opera house is grand. In the surrounding rainforest, creatures yet unknown to science lurk in the shadows. Explorers whisper of plants with miraculous properties and tribes untouched by the outside world. Some even claim to have glimpsed the mythical Mapinguari, a giant sloth-like creature thought to be extinct for millennia. Today, Manaus stands as a gateway to the Amazon's mysteries, a place where the pulse of the modern world collides with the primal rhythms of the planet's greatest rainforest. Our journey takes us to number 9. Salvador, a city where the echoes of history reverberate through cobblestone streets and the rhythms of Africa pulse in every heartbeat. Founded in 1549, Salvador stands as a living testament to Brazil's complex past, where colonial ambition clashed with human suffering, and from that crucible, a unique culture was born. As the first capital of colonial Brazil, Salvador became the crown jewel of Portugal's empire, its strategic harbor filling with ships laden with sugarcane. But beneath the sweet success of the sugar trade lay a bitter truth. Salvador was also the beating heart of the Brazilian slave trade. For centuries, millions of enslaved Africans passed through its ports, their stories etched into the very foundations of the city. Yet, from this dark chapter emerged a cultural revolution. The enslaved Africans brought with them the seeds of a new Brazilian identity. In hidden corners and quiet courtyards, they kept their traditions alive, their gods disguised as Catholic saints, their martial arts masked as dance. Today, Salvador explodes with the fruits of this cultural fusion. The haunting berimbau of capoeira echoes through the streets, while the thunderous beats of drums call to revelers during the world's largest street carnival. Here, over 2 million people gather each year, their bodies moving to rhythms born centuries ago on distant shores. But beneath the joyous facade, whispers persist of ancient Yoruba spirits that still walk the streets at night, of secret rituals performed in candlelit rooms, and of a mystic energy that pulses through the city, as powerful and mysterious as the ocean that crashes against its shores. At number 8, we find ourselves in Fortaleza, a city whose very name means fortress, a fitting moniker for a place that has stood as both shield and sword throughout Brazil's tumultuous history. Founded in 1726 by the Portuguese, Fortaleza began its life as a tiny fort, a bulwark against Dutch invaders and indigenous tribes alike. But what started as a military outpost soon became the springboard for Brazil's expansion into its vast, unexplored interior. For centuries, Fortaleza remained a sleepy colonial town, its streets echoing with the whispers of sailors and the cries of merchants. But beneath this quiet facade, a revolution was brewing. In the 19th century, Fortaleza became the epicenter of a little-known rebellion that shook the very foundations of the Brazilian Empire, the Confederation of the Equator. Though short-lived, this separatist movement left an indelible mark on the city's psyche, forever cementing its reputation as a hotbed of revolutionary thought. Today, Fortaleza has transformed itself once again, this time into a cultural powerhouse. The city pulses with an artistic energy that defies explanation. In hidden ateliers and underground galleries, artists push the boundaries of creativity, their work a vibrant testament to the city's rebellious spirit. But Fortaleza's metamorphosis is far from complete. Some claim that beneath the city's modern veneer, in forgotten tunnels and abandoned fortifications, lies evidence of an even older civilization, one that predates the Portuguese by millennia. Could the true history of Fortaleza be far older and stranger than we ever imagined? Our journey now leads us to number 7, Paraty, a town frozen in time, where cobblestone streets whisper secrets of a colonial past and the ghosts of gold miners still haunt mist-shrouded alleys. Founded in 1597, Paraty began as a humble Portuguese settlement. But in the 18th century, everything changed. Gold was discovered in the mountains of Minas Gerais, and suddenly, this sleepy coastal village became the linchpin of an empire. As the only safe route between the gold mines and Rio de Janeiro, Paraty's port swelled with riches beyond imagination. The wealth that flowed through Paraty's streets left an indelible mark. Portuguese colonists, flush with gold, constructed a town of unparalleled beauty. Whitewashed buildings with colorful trim and intricately carved doors rose up, a testament to the town's newfound prosperity. Today, Paraty stands as a living museum, its historic center so perfectly preserved that UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site in 2019. At number 6, we wade into the intricate waterways of Recife, a city born from the sea and shaped by the ebb and flow of history. Known as the Venice of Brazil, Recife's story is one of conquest, resilience, and cultural alchemy. Founded in 1537 by the Portuguese, Recife was built on a series of islands, sandbars, and mangrove swamps. Its name, meaning reef in Portuguese, hints at the treacherous waters that both protected and isolated the fledgling settlement. As the city grew, it didn't conquer nature, it embraced it. Bridges and canals were built, transforming Recife into an aquatic labyrinth where boats replaced carriages and waterways served as streets. Today, Recife is a cultural melting pot where African, indigenous, European, and Jewish influences swirl together in an intoxicating brew. Our journey now takes us to number 5, Brasilia, a city born not from centuries of organic growth, but from a single, audacious vision. Rising from the barren central plateau like a modernist mirage, Brasilia stands as a testament to human ambition and the power of dreams. In 1956, newly elected President Juscelino Kubitschek made a bold proclamation: Brazil would build a new capital in the heart of the country, far from the coastal cities that had long dominated Brazilian life. It was a plan so ambitious, so seemingly impossible, that many dismissed it as madness. But in just 41 months, the impossible became reality. Architect Oscar Niemeyer and urban planner Lucio Costa transformed empty savanna into a futuristic metropolis. From the air, Brasilia resembles a giant bird or airplane, its body forming the government center, its wings housing residential and commercial zones. Brasilia's otherworldly architecture seems to defy gravity and logic. The cathedral, with its crown of thorns reaching skyward, and the National Congress, with its twin towers flanked by massive dishes, look more like relics of an advanced alien civilization than government buildings. In 1987, UNESCO declared Brasilia a World Heritage Site, the only modern city to receive this honor. At number 4, we plunge into the pulsating heart of Brazil, São Paulo. A concrete jungle where dreams are built and broken, this megalopolis rose from humble beginnings to become a titan of industry and culture. Founded in 1554 as a modest Jesuit mission, São Paulo's destiny was forever altered by its strategic location. Perched atop a plateau, it became the launching point for Bandeirantes' ruthless explorers who pushed into Brazil's interior in search of gold, diamonds, and enslaved indigenous people. Their expeditions laid the foundation for São Paulo's future empire of coffee and industry. But São Paulo's true transformation came with the tides of immigration. Waves of Italians, Japanese, Lebanese, and countless others washed upon its shores, each leaving an indelible mark on the city's DNA. Today, São Paulo is home to the largest Japanese population outside of Japan, and its streets echo with a babel of languages from every corner of the globe. This cultural fusion gave birth to a vibrant art scene. The São Paulo Museum of Art, hovering like an alien spacecraft above Paulista Avenue, houses masterpieces from Rembrandt to Picasso. But true art lovers know that São Paulo's real treasures lie hidden in underground galleries and street corners, where graffiti becomes high art and everyday life transforms into performance. Our journey now thunders to number 3, Foz do Iguaçu, where nature's raw power is on full display in a spectacle that defies imagination. Straddling the border of Brazil and Argentina, the Iguaçu Falls are a testament to the Earth's violent past. Formed some 150 million years ago by a massive volcanic eruption, these falls have been carving their way through ancient basalt ever since. But it wasn't until 1541 that European eyes first beheld this wonder, when Spanish conquistador Álvar Núñez Cabeza de Vaca stumbled upon the falls, guided by local Guarani people who had long revered the site as sacred. Today, over 275 individual cascades stretch for nearly 2 miles, culminating in the awe-inspiring Devil's Throat, where 14 falls drop 350 feet into a roiling cauldron of mist and thunder. The sheer volume of water up to 62,000 cubic feet per second creates a perpetual rainbow, a bridge between earth and sky that some believe is a gateway to other dimensions. But Iguaçu is more than just water and stone. The surrounding rainforest pulses with life, home to jaguars, ocelots, and over 400 species of birds. Local conservationists wage a constant battle to preserve this biodiversity, their efforts a thin line between preservation and the encroaching modern world. As mist rises and rainbows dance, Iguaçu stands as a reminder of nature's awesome power and enduring mysteries. At number 2, we arrive at Rio de Janeiro, the Cidade Maravilhosa, the marvelous city. Nestled between lush mountains and sparkling sea, Rio is a place where nature and humanity collide in a breathtaking dance of beauty and chaos. Founded in 1565 by Portuguese colonists, Rio's destiny was shaped by its stunning natural harbor. For centuries, it served as the gateway to Brazil's vast interior, its streets echoing with the sounds of gold, diamonds, and later, coffee being shipped to the Old World. But it was in 1763 that Rio's fortunes truly changed, when it became the capital of colonial Brazil and later, the only European capital outside of Europe. Rio's landmarks are etched into the global consciousness. The Christ the Redeemer statue, arms outstretched atop Corcovado Mountain, watches over the city like a silent guardian. But some claim that on stormy nights, the statue seems to move, its gaze following those below. Copacabana Beach, with its iconic black and white mosaic promenade, pulses with life day and night. In the Sambadrome, the spirit of carnival reaches its frenetic peak. Here, amid the feathers and sequins, ancient African deities are said to possess dancers, blurring the line between performance and spiritual rite. From hosting the 2016 Olympics to its notorious favelas, Rio is a city of stark contrasts and hidden depths. As the sun sets behind Sugarloaf Mountain and the city lights begin to twinkle, one thing becomes clear. In Rio, the boundary between reality and fantasy is as fluid as the waves lapping at its shores. We've arrived at our number 1 destination, Florianopolis, the island of magic. Straddling mainland and sea, this enchanted isle weaves a spell of natural beauty and mystical allure that captivates all who visit. Founded in 1673 by Portuguese settlers, Florianopolis, or Floripa, as locals affectionately call it, has always danced to its own rhythm. For centuries, it remained a sleepy fishing village, its inhabitants living in harmony with the island's 42 pristine beaches and lush Atlantic rainforest. But in recent decades, a metamorphosis has occurred, transforming Floripa into a modern paradise where past and present intertwine like strands of DNA. Skyscrapers now punctuate the skyline, but they cast their shadows on cobblestone streets where fishermen still mend their nets. In hidden coves, traditional oyster farmers cultivate their delicacies using methods passed down through generations. Some claim these oysters possess aphrodisiac properties, their powers amplified by the island's mysterious energy. Floripa's beaches are a surfer's dream, with waves that seem to defy physics. Locals whisper of a hidden spot where the swells are always perfect, visible only to those deemed worthy by the island's spirits. As night falls, the island truly comes alive. In secluded groves, practitioners of Umbanda, a uniquely Brazilian blend of African, indigenous, and Catholic beliefs, commune with ancient spirits. In Florianopolis, the boundary between the mundane and the magical blurs, leaving one to wonder, is it the island that's enchanted, or are we the ones under its spell? From the heart of the Amazon to the enchanted shores of Florianopolis, our journey through Brazil's top 10 destinations has been a whirlwind of history, culture, and natural wonders. Thank you so much for watching. For now, this is VoyageVault, signing off.